Hey, how are you? I'm back. I changed clothes. The reason I changed clothes is because I had this top on when I made my live this morning. And I decided I want to ink it. And then I put it in the wash. So that's kind of what's going to happen. I feel like I have ink all over it already. But anyway, so after I did that transfer, this morning, the sunflower, etched sunflower, and You Are Handpicked by God. I decided I wanted to do... Hello? Okay. Make sure my iPad's off. I decided I wanted to do this on a t-shirt. So I haven't really prepared. I'm just going to clean some of my things out of the way that we won't be using in inking, and then I have to remember just exactly what do I have to ink this with that will look nice. So I found my lost twine. Yep, I did. I think I'm turned a little wrong, but maybe not. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna just get her going here. So I'm gonna bring my ink mat out that I'm gonna put inside my shirt. And I'm trying to think if there's anybody that has any suggestions what I could put on here, what colors I could use. Oh my goodness, I love colors. So, You Are Handpicked by God. Let's see. I have 3 flowers here. Now I'm gonna do them all 3 different. So I believe we will do this in white ink, the words. I think that would be okay. And then for our flowers, let's go with some pretties. I have papaya, but that will not show up. Reds and redwood. I think I'll do meadow for the little stems and buds. That'll be okay. Wonder, does anyone have, okay. Yellow will show up, I think. And candy apple. We're gonna have, look at these primary colors I've pulled here. I am the loud one. I am the one that likes to do loud. Okay. What else do we have back here? No, that's too much the same. And this is berry, and that's like the same color as the shirt as well. So let's go with Tide. So we're gonna get this started, going on the road. You see what we have? Look at these. We have Tide. We have Bumblebee. We have Candy Apple. We have Meadow. And Bright White. So let's get going with this now. Put them all over here for a minute. Just a skinny minute. And we're gonna have fun. So my ink mat we need, and that's right here. I don't think you can see that, but it's hanging right here. And I have several. Oh, I didn't want that one. Let's see. I'm gonna bring, oh, I didn't want that one either. Ay, ay, ay. I don't want these, they're too long. So I have cut several ink mats to kind of fit what I want when I'm doing, not doing a pillow or something really sizable. So I've done this. I've cut them into different pieces and different sizes to go along with what I work with. And they are tacky, so they're not something that you can work without. I mean, you can still ink a piece. You just have more ability with the tacky mat for it to stay down nicer. Now this is quite stretchy, so I'm not sure that it will do a great job. I'm putting this underneath here. Yeah, looks like I left ink on this mat. So that's okay. We're gonna put it in here, and this is gonna fit right on here, so we're all good. We'll just put it in, and being it's a small area relatively, I just want to make sure that I get it in nicely. Okay. I tend to go a little high with my shirts. It's just kind of the way I like it. So all right, we just want to make sure we don't want to stretch. We want to kind of lay it and let it lay nice. I don't know the whys and wherefores with stretching, but I do know that I have one shirt that I did, and when you stretch it, the ink pulls apart. I mean, the weave is so, ooh, I'm stretching. The weave is so loose, I think. So, you know, some things that you choose to ink might not come out as well as others. I think a tightly woven fabric is going to be much better, and certainly like canvas when you're doing pillows and that type of thing, that's excellent. So the neck of this is kind of square rounded. It's in such a design that I can see center. So the mat is kind of one-sided, but I think we'll be okay. I'm not gonna do the transfer one-sided. Let's get this out of the package, pull the transfer off, put it all away over here. So my mat ends right here and right here. So I'm gonna be to the side of the mat, I already know that, but not off of it. Yeah, not off of it. And that will give me center. I'll still be centered on the shirt. It may look a little odd at first, but I'll be centered. I can count on it, I'm pretty sure. So we just want to make sure we're not crooked. It's centered is one thing, cockeyed is another. Okay. Okay. I think we're okay, except that I feel a little bit like this might be a little cockeyed. And it could be the weave. of the shirt is a little cock. Oh, this is not going to go off anyway because the furthest it'll go is here. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I was thinking right here. I'm all right. I'm good, and I think it's centered. I'm good. I'm going to be good with it. So let's get it down nicely. And when you start inking, you only want to go one direction. You either want to go up, down, or across. You don't want to go cockeyed, sideways, crooked, and anything. It just is supposed to work better if you don't do that. So let's do our words first and pull, chalk and pull or ink and pull. Then we'll know what that part is like. And I'm already thinking I want to do something different, but I'm going to go with white because it's just easier to wear with anything. The flowers will be okay in colors, but this will be okay to wear with white shorts. It'll be okay to wear with whatever other colors this goes with. This feels a little bit thick to me. I think I need a new batch of white ink. Handpicked by God. I am handpicked by God, I think. Anyway, so if you hop on and you jump on and you join me, tell me where you're from, say hello, tell me what you're doing today, what your day's like. And if you have any suggestions for something you would like to see me do, if it's at all in my ability to do, I will. Just let me know. Say a hello by all means. Give me some response of some kind. That helps my experience, that helps my position, that helps my algorithm, that helps my name to be known. Whether it be good or bad, I'd like my name known. So, S-H-A-R-E, spread, sprinkle. The most important thing is to like it or comment and follow. If you hit the 3 buttons up top, it can give you an option to follow me. You don't have to follow me forever, but you will get notified when I come online. So let's pull this and see if we are working okay here. You are handpicked. We need a little more right here on the C. Don't know why that didn't go through. There again, this, my white ink, I need new white ink, I think. I'm down to the bottom of the jar for one thing, so I think that's one thing. I hope I didn't have anything in that screen from today, because I thought I cleaned that very well. Okay. Let's pray we're okay here. I have ink on my fingers, so I have to be really careful. Okay, that worked. Hand-picked. Okay. Okay, I say okay so many times. I don't know how to stop that. Maybe I should have a challenge for y'all when you're watching me. Make tallies of all the times I say okay, and then tell me, and the first one with the most tallies, I'll have a little gift for you. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could do that. Okay, so now we decided, I said okay again. You're handpicked by God, that's done. So now we're gonna do our flowers. And let's first do the stems in this meadow green. I think that would probably be the best thing. And since they're tiny, let's use this little tiny squeegee to work with. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's pray that this is all going to work right. And it's going to be nice. Because this was on a whim that I decided to do this shirt. I had this shirt on earlier in my live today. And I thought, oh, okay, let's just, it's kind of a shirt that I pulled out from my summer clothes. I mean, when with the summer things or whatever. And it was a shirt I didn't really like the color. I don't remember what made me buy this. It was a Walmart shirt, though. It's not something high dollar, so I thought we'll work on it and see if we don't mess it up. If we mess it up, I'm going in all directions, which I told you not to do that, but don't do what I do. Do what I say. Okay. There's okay again. All right, I think that's where we're going to stop with our green stems. You know, today was a day that I was like in retrospect or in just looking at things. And another day this week was like that. I looked out my kitchen window and I thought how beautiful it was. The wind was blowing, everything's green, the trees were moving. We have pecan trees in the back and the leaves are all, you know, have all come on them or are coming on them, and they're nice and pretty and green. Okay, that's good. We've got green. And I was thinking of that, you know, that our Creator just knew what he was doing. I mean, it sometimes amazes me to think. Now I'm just pressing this back down to make sure it's all adhered good and there's no spaces in between where I'm going to put these flowers. So I opted for yellow, tide, and red. So I'm going to do the yellow one, the little one over here. No, maybe I'll do the, wow. Ooh, my strength is not good. I've said that before. I'm going to do this daisy looking one in yellow. I think that's what I will do. And ooh, there's some dry ink. Yeah, we'll do the daisy one. You just want to push that ink through that screen and onto that fabric. Isn't that pretty? I love this color of yellow. And anyway, we were talking about our Creator and how he knew to do everything's perfect. Everything's just perfect. And the seasons, everything knows when it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do, you know. I hate to see changes happen that are not right, that are not with. Let's go ahead and do the tide. Anyway, I like to see things natural. I hate to see lots and lots of bad weather for people. It's inevitable to have some, but I'd like to see you know, and fires and, you know, and that's all in prediction. It's in the Bible. It's not something we should be shocked about because we can read about it any day of the week. But we just I'd like to see things to be good for a while. And so we're going with this Candy Apple Red. Anyway, I love this time of year, and right now we're not having hot weather. We're having like excellent really weather. I mean, it's really excellent. We're saving here. We're saving on energy, I think. Not running the heater, not running the air conditioner. The breeze has been sufficient, so we just can't complain. We just can't complain. Okay, I'm almost done. All we have to do after this is dry this a little bit with the heat tool and then heat set it, and we're all good. Oh my, this looks good. I'm excited. Now I'm gonna close these because I'm gonna base the fact that I think it looks good, that when I pull the transfer it's gonna be good. That's gonna be my my mantra here. Okay, here we go. Me, it's peel and reveal. Yeah, I think that looks cute. That's good. No ink on my fingers, please. Or I would have it on my shirt in a skinny minute. Okay, so the transfer, and you might have seen me do this before, I'm gonna put the transfer, and it's the same with the chalk, with the paste. I'm gonna spray water on this. It's water soluble. Not on fabric, it's not, but I mean, a little bit might come out. And then I'm gonna let it sit until I get done. I'll go take it to the sink and wash it. I prefer to use the sink for the ink. Okay, so we have this. I'm gonna pick it up carefully and let you see, in case you couldn't see. Oh, careful. I'm backwards with everything. I'm backwards. Let's see. This is this side. This is this side. I'm trying to get that side to look better, but okay. Okay, here we go. You can see it, I think. Okay. I'm like trying to not let that shirt touch, any part of the shirt touch the ink. So let's dry it a little bit, and let's see. The tide is okay. It's like running into the other green, but they're two distinct colors, so I think they look okay. And you know what? This is just a shirt I'm gonna wear, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna put this in the laundry after it's all dried, and it'll probably get washed tomorrow. And I don't know if my little husband will be back tonight or not. He wasn't sure. He was hoping to sell a couple of jet engines. He sold a jet yesterday, and he was hoping to sell a couple of engines before he left. But he's enjoying himself, and that's good. He gets lost, though. He can't find his way around really at all. He left his motel this morning and got lost trying to find the flying field. And I think this is about the third time that he's gone to, or at least, yeah, that he's gone to this event in Woodruff. And I don't know where his motel was, but he got lost. So it's like he has no sense of direction over here east of the Mississippi. You couldn't lose him in California, but boy, I'll tell you, you can lose him here. It's like he doesn't have that sense of direction, even when he puts it in his GPS or his phone. I kind of have a little bit more sense of direction when we're headed north. I know that the ocean is on my right-hand side and the west is on my left-hand side when we're going north. I got that down. And we're in California. It's so different. You're going north in California, and the ocean's on your left-hand side, and the mountains are on the right. So it's just, you know. But I just feel like I have that direction down. So there is an event coming up for anybody that's local. June the 25th, I'm going to have a booth at the Lizard Man Stomp. Do you believe that? There's a little town here not far from where I live that claims a Lizard Man legend, I guess. I don't remember that growing up. I think that must have came around after I left and went to California. Anyway, they're having an event. They're having a little festival, I think, and I'm gonna have a booth there, and so I'm hoping this is dry enough to go ahead and do. The white is still a little bit tacky. It isn't dry, but it's dry enough that I can put the parchment paper over it, take the backing out of it, and put the parchment paper and put the little ironing pad in. And we can heat set it, and it'll take about 30 seconds or so. The most will be a minute, and we're done. And we'll have this all done, and then we can prepare for another live tonight. I'm going to try and do another live tonight. I have a little project that I want to work on some stars. They look like this. They're 3 different sizes, and we're gonna do some patriotic on them tonight, I think. So, and yeah, it's 3:30. So yeah, I'll do something tonight. Okay. That is still. I'm going to use my other little dryer here. I think it gets a little hotter. It's a lot quieter. You could use a hair dryer too, but they are very loud. Okay, I'm gonna call it good and hope that this works. We don't have to worry about it. So here is our ironing mat, but first let's pull out the ink mat. Oops, that went right to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna clean this later because it does need cleaning. We have ink on the floor. Okay, so parchment paper. One day I'm gonna have my craft room set up better. Okay, I thought I had another piece of parchment paper. Okay, I'm going to put this over my mat because I don't want that underneath to stick to my mat. Either you don't really have to. The ironing mat, it just gets ink on it sometimes, and I've done that, so that's why I'm always putting parchment paper on it now, because I've stained my mat. It won't hurt anything, but I've stained it in the past. When I did a few things last year. So, okay, my parchment paper is here. And I'm using Reynolds. I'll tell you what happened. I bought like 3 or 4 rolls from the Dollar Tree of this, and it seemed to pull the ink back off. Like it didn't, like the finish on it was not really good. I first thought that maybe my ink wasn't dry at all. So, oh, people. Guess what? We didn't turn our heat press on. Anyway, I mean, it has a different feel. I know it's parchment paper, and I know it's fine for baking, but it has a different feel than this one. Somehow, it just feels different. Maybe I'll try it and see. I don't want to give it a bad name if it was all on me when I did that. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. I don't want to say bad things about the 5-quarter store because it's not $1 anymore. It's 5/4. Okay, needs to come down. Okay. Okay, hurry, 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 little gun. Little heat press. I'm going to go ahead and start because it is hot. Just not the heat that it'll be when it reaches the highest temperature, and I forgot every time I do this. I think that I'm going to go online and look and see what the hottest temperature is, because I don't have the little paper with it anymore, I don't think. I might have somewhere, but anyway. I noticed in Walmart the other day, I was in there in the laundry area because I was looking for clothespins. And they had these little travel irons like this, and they're steam and I guess dry as well. They're just little portable irons. And I thought to myself, doesn't all the motels and hotels, don't they usually have an ironing board and an iron? I don't know why I would want to travel with one, but I don't know. Oh, I see something. Oh, I thought I saw someone on. It's hard for me. I don't see the comments, so I don't know why. Okay, if you're still watching, anybody, see, that still wants to stick. Let's see, does it stick? And this was very dry. It was not. This little area here was the only thing that was a tiny bit tacky still. I don't think this is good. Yeah, see that? It's pulling my paste up. I am not going to use it again. I was giving it the benefit of a doubt. It's got paste on it. No, because, I mean, you know, it pulls my paste up. I don't have... I can't put the thing back down and redo it because I'll never get it, would never get it right back in the same spot. That would be impossible. So, well, let's see. I'm just sure that that it's just not that good. I'm gonna take that back to my pantry, and I'll use it with cooking. I like to line my baking, my pan for my toaster oven when I put toast, even in, or garlic bread or something, or any type thing like that. I like to line it. It helps keep it from getting really dirty. It's easier to clean. Okay, you don't have to do this for too long, but I'm disappointed. Now see this? That doesn't stick. Yeah, and I hadn't even done this yet, so it's not a test that it had already dried with that. I'm testing it right here. I'm testing the Reynolds wrap, and this is not sticking, so you just can't. I'm not going to use the Dollar Tree anymore. Parchment paper, but that's okay. I'll use it in the kitchen. It will not hurt Okay, this smells good. Probably because I had perfume maybe on, or something on my shirt. Okay, we're all done here. We're just we're done with this side. I'm going to pull it out and do the back side just to make sure. I don't know how much it went through. It went through a little bit. So we'll pull the mat out, flip the shirt, and this is our last, this is the end of the process, so we don't have to do it anymore at all. We'll put this in, and I'm gonna, again, put a piece of parchment paper over it, because you see I've already got my little ink mat stained and dirty with ink. So we just need to heat set the back to make sure it's all the way through, and we can see it starts right here. You are right here, handpicked by God. So just piece down and go really quick over the top, and we'll be done. And if you have any questions about anything that I do, any product, if you have anything you would like to have, I've got to make some cards later because I have a card swap going on, and I've got to send cards to California, to some of my friends in California. We do, every month we do, our group never is more than 10, but this time it's only 6, it's small. So I have to make 6 cards with a garden, greenery, get well theme using a piece of ribbon. So everybody needs to make the same type of theme, and you can do anything you want to. You just I'll make 6 cards the same and send them off to each of the ladies. We have each other's addresses on the list. And then the other swap I'm in is a swap for, I think there's 10 plus 1, so that's 11. The person that manages it gets a card from everybody, and she doesn't have to make a card because she's managing. It gives us card people new designs to look at. Cards, the cards are made well, or done well. Everybody does good job on them. They're perfectly good to use to give out, even though you know you didn't make it yourself. It's like you're buying a greeting card from somewhere and giving it. So anyway, it's kind of a neat little thing, and I don't do as much card stuff as I did, so I enjoy it. So here we go. This is it. I think it looks nice. And let's see if I can get it straight. I'm trying to look in my little camera and I'm moving around, and that's it. I like it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all, and love you. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good Friday and weekend, and God bless. Bye-bye.